We are thrilled to be here.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thrilled to have you.
Yes.
We are crossing over another imaginary finish line. And as you push through this finish line, when you get to the other side of it, where will you be? Where will you be? You'll be at a higher perspective, a more expanded version of yourself. You will have raised your vibration by doing work, by processing fears, by understanding the difference between your true desires and those things you think you're lacking, your false desires. Those false desires that have created so much turmoil in your life because you perceived that your life would be better had you achieved something you thought you were lacking. But that lacking was always a misperception. It was always based on a limit perception. There was never anything lacking. It was just that you were focused on your life in a way that was based on limiting beliefs. And your limiting beliefs told you that had you manifested the things you think you wanted, then you would feel good. Had you seen a reality that was different than it is now, finally you would feel good. And that isn't the way the universe works. The universe works, as you well know, by responding to how you're feeling now. And so if you want to create a reality, you cultivate the feeling of what you want to feel. But you must remember that feeling could be based in lack. And so if you are not feeling worthy, if you are not feeling abundant, if you are not feeling free, you are cultivating those lack-based feelings, and the universe is responding by presenting you with a reality that appears to correspond with how you're feeling now. And so part of your life has been based in love because there is this general overall awareness that your life is very good and things are working out for you. And you can feel the true abundance of what you do have. And you appreciate so many things in your life. And then on the other hand, there are things you think are missing. And so the universe perceives that you are exploring those items you're lacking. Now, from the universe's perspective, this is a perfectly valid way to explore physical reality. And most humans explore what they're lacking. In the non-physical, the exploration of lack is without any meaning because it would just be like you playing a game. It doesn't mean anything. In order to understand who you truly are, you would want to move in a direction of love and away from fear, towards abundance and freedom, and away from lack. When you are exploring things based in lack, you are exploring who you are not. You are exploring this persona that tells you that you must be safe, that you are a victim, that things can happen to you. You can explore that as long as you like. Now you have a higher perspective, and you can realize the true beauty of this life comes from exploring who you truly are. Now that is not without fear, of course. There is always fear in going with the unknown and engaging your sense of worthiness of who you really are. You have come to adopt so many limiting beliefs about what you can't be, who you are not, who you wish you were, this false perception that if you had this, that, and this, if you had this skill, that talent, that education, those parents, that upbringing, that your life would just naturally be better. And you know that's not true because you can see people with those lives who are not living fulfilling, satisfying lives. They are not happy. They may present a false happiness, but you can understand that you can't feel what they're feeling. The only thing you can feel is what you're feeling. The only sense of true success and satisfaction in this life is to raise the level of your feelings. Feel more love, feel less fear, respond more in love, react less in fear. Move towards who you really are and not towards who you really are not. And if you can do this, then that is success and satisfaction. that you so crave and desire. And it's simply a point of turning your attention away from what you perceive as wrong and missing and lackful, and towards the exploration of this grander idea of who you are and who you intended to be, and who that is a being based in love with limitless possibilities, able to do what you came here to do. And if you don't know what you came here to do, then that requires further exploration. And if you do know what you came here to do, then that requires further exploration, always moving toward the grander, more magnificent version of who you are. And if you can do that, your life will unfold in ways that you can't imagine more elegantly than you could ever plan for. So disregard your plans, disregard your goals. Don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about how it actually will turn out. Explore who you really are. Always be exploring who you really are. Always be pushing past fear to uncover who you really are. And who you really are is a magnificent, limitless being based in pure positive love and acceptance. Love and acceptance for who you are, for who everyone else truly is beneath the surface, and for the conditions as they exist. And with that, we would love to talk more.